Hi everyone, I'm gonna do a little bit of a different style of video today, and it's about my health journey. The reason why I was compelled to share this is because it's been such a big part of my life to lose the weight that I've lost. I've lost 30 pounds over the last year plus, and I wanted to share with you kind of the changes, adjustments that I've made, and the discipline that it took. How is this related to sales? As you all know, sales requires a lot of discipline. There's a lot of details you need to keep track of, and sometimes there are mentality shifts you need to make to be very successful at sales. And so I don't think it's too dissimilar to making mentality shifts for your health as well. So this is why I'm sharing this story now. In the winter of 2023, I was really excited to get back on the basketball court and continue to play competitive rec league basketball. Unfortunately, when I got onto the floor, I didn't stretch. I was very overweight from all the COVID, wine drinking and eating and lounging around. And because of that, after collecting my first rebound on the court, as I started to run, I felt a big tear on my left leg, and it was my Achilles being fully torn. Felt like somebody had taken a bat to my leg. It was like the most excruciating pain I've ever felt in my life to date. Now, because of that injury, I gained even more weight. I was sidelined from playing basketball for 6 to 7 months. And so I ballooned to 230 pounds. Looking back on pictures from when I had that weight, it's kind of surreal and crazy to think I look like that. Although in the moment, I didn't know what had happened. It just kind of happened over time, and before I knew it, I was 230 pounds. Now, over the last 12 months plus, I've been trying to make a dedicated push to losing weight. And I'm happy to share that as of today, I've finally hit below 200 pounds. I'm at 199.7 pounds, and I don't plan on stopping, but I did want to celebrate this milestone with all of you because it's been an extremely hard journey and it hasn't been easy. So I wanted to share what did I do to lose the 30 pounds and get to where I am today, and how am I going to continue this? The first thing I'll mention is, I actually love having a support system around me. So I hired an accountability coach. His name's Luke DePron, based out of San Diego. We chat virtually over an app. He also loads up workout programs for me, strength conditioning programs, and also pushes me on what I'm eating. And so a combination of him being able to give me bespoke advice as he's seeing my weight fluctuations, and also suggesting things like meal prep or meal prep companies, he's been really able to help me dial in my journey while having a support system next to me. Without kind of a team of people, I think I end up faltering, and I'm okay admitting that because we all need support in various areas of our life. In addition to Luke, of course, like my wife has been very, very supportive. We've changed the way we eat at home. We used to DoorDash or Uber Eats a ton, but now we actually intentionally create meals that we know are high in protein, healthy for us, low in sodium and sugar. And so that's been key as well, just having that support system personally, but also having my accountability coach in Luke. The second thing that I did was I drastically changed my social calendar. Now, it's not to say that I've become completely antisocial, but I prioritize having routine over going to various networking happy hours or drinking too much at a client dinner, or even just drinking or snacking alone. I've changed my mentality around how I engage with food as it relates to social engagements. And so staying at home, being able to actually have a routine and being okay saying no to certain social events has helped me. Now, I plan to ramp up my social calendar again and start hanging out, in more public places. But even when I do that, I'm gonna change the way in which I approach them. I'm gonna have hard limits around how much alcohol I drink. Of course, sometimes I may actually celebrate more than other nights, but it's all in moderation. And I've now intentionally, mentally started thinking about how I show up to these events and game plan and prep before I go into them. The last thing I'll say is my fitness routine has changed. I mentioned a little bit about it with Luke, but I think having a regimented program where I alternate between upper body and lower body ensures I have muscle growth, but also I don't get too tired and burn myself out. And these workouts, by the way, aren't like intense 45 to 60-minute workouts. Some of them take 25 minutes. If I'm in a hurry, sometimes it's 15 minutes. If I'm taking a break to maximize kind of strength and my ability to do more reps, then I'll take 35 minutes maybe. But the point is that I carve out time every day to work out. I put it in my calendar when I can, and I purposely think about my call schedule to ensure I can always schedule in that workout. It's a non-negotiable for me to do that at least 5 times a week. Related to working out, as you all know, I love playing basketball. And so I've continued that. I've actually felt huge improvement in terms of my energy and ability to move quickly on the basketball court. And that's been a ton of fun to experience. And basketball itself has also helped me actually reduce my weight. It's a very intense activity. I play Mondays in a pickup group with a bunch of other dads here in San Diego. I play in a league on Thursday, and then Sunday mornings I play outdoors with another group of dads. So I pieced that into my life where it's a intense activity that I'm able to maintain and even get better at because of the weight loss. So hopefully some of this was interesting to you all. Just wanted to share my journey and also just celebrate kind of where I am right now. Hopefully I won't yo-yo back to 230 pounds ever again. I plan to continue down this route. But the good news is that I feel like now the lifestyle changes that I've made are part of my life and not impeding on my life. And so that's been really, really fun to experience. So thank you all for watching this. It's a little bit of a different style of video. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. If you want me to go into more depth on some of the things I mentioned, happy to do so. Thanks everyone.